Hi everyone, welcome back to my Tomb Raider 2 Remastered playthrough. Today we are, again, playing through Bartoli's Hideout. For anyone who didn't see my community post, basically I had a big disaster where I recorded some levels and the files all corrupted. I saved one of my unfinished business files, but unfortunately the rest of the files were unsavable. So I will just have to play through this again, but I actually don't mind because I love this level. I'm so excited, so let's just get into it. Whew. And luckily I had not saved over my start of level save, so we can just dive right back into it now, which is good. So here we go. So yes, we've kind of broken into where the Bartoli mansion is, and now Lara's gonna, well, break inside, I guess, and see what she can find out. I do have some really interesting information to read out about Gianni and Bartoli, Gianni and Marco. They're both Bartoli. But I will leave that until I get inside the mansion, I think, because I don't like to start off levels with loads of talking. Let's just do some gameplay first. Oh, the rats are so cute though in this. Oh. Now this guy got a super glow up. Look at his muscles. Look at the difference. He looks great. He looks like he has not skipped arm day. Maybe he skipped leg day, but definitely not arm day. He looks fab. Okay. Whoops. I was meant to jump up. Oh, their little squeak when they die as well is so cute. It makes me feel so bad. Okay, and the first time I played this, I was admiring the view out of this window. It's absolutely gorgeous. So nice. I love this level. I'm actually really excited now to talk about the mansion and Gianni and Marco and stuff. Ugh. Yeah, there's some really interesting kind of tidbits about them, if that's the way to say it, that are never mentioned in the game. So yeah, it kind of adds to the whole thing. And also, we could go around here if we wanted to, I guess, but it's a dead end. It's nothing. Whoop. Oh jeez! Where the hell did you come from? Shit. Disaster. Flippin' disaster. He wasn't supposed to come out yet. The audacity. Anyway. So yes, this is Gianni and Marco's mansion in Venice. They did an amazing job with the remastered graphics. It looks so beautiful. Yeah, so let's just really quickly pause here and go through the info. Okay, so let's start off first with Daddy Bartoli, Gianni. So Gianni Bartoli is the former leader of the Fiamma Nera cult, and he is the father of Marco Bartoli. So Gianni lived in a mansion in Via Caravelli in Venice, and it is very likely that at some point he paid a visit to China, where he collected various Dragon Emperor Dynasty relics. Now, if we remember, the Dragon Emperor is the fella from the opening cutscene of the game who basically had the dagger of Xi'an, stabbed himself with it, turned into a dragon. He was like causing all sorts of chaos and carnage, taking over the place, setting everything on fire, and the Tibetan monks had to like fight against him and stop him by pulling the dagger out. So that's who the Dragon Emperor is. Presumably when he was in China, I guess, learning about the Dragon Emperor, collecting some of his relics. Presumably that's when he first found out about the dagger of Xi'an and its legendary powers, and he became interested in it. And also while he was in China, he began collecting toys of the Dragon Emperor, but these weren't like child's toys or dolls or anything. The toys were devious traps that Gianni then brought back from China to his home, and he had them installed throughout as kind of security measures to stop any intruders who may wander into his mansion. And as we go through his mansion, we'll encounter some of these devious traps. And Gianni also worked as a magician in the opera house that's adjacent to his mansion. Now, I do believe that the Bartoli family actually own this opera house because there's like bees on the windows, and Marco is using it now as a part of his operation. So I do believe the Bartoli family actually own the opera house, and then Gianni used to perform there as a magician, presumably just for fun because he liked it. You know, I guess he wanted to have a break from his demanding day job as a violent cult leader. Understandable. And now just a little bit about Marco. So Marco is, as we said, the son of Gianni Bartoli, and he took over as leader of the Fiamminera cult after his father died. Now, how Gianni Bartoli died is very relevant to the story, but we'll get to that in future levels. So Marco now resides in his father's mansion here in Venice, and both Marco and the Fiamminera religiously believe in the dagger of Xi'an's legendary power, and they all believe that Marco is the chosen one to wield it. So before there was Harry Potter, there was Marco Bartoli apparently being the chosen one. And then just a little bit of extra info on the type of person that Marco is. So Marco is passionate about ancient relics and knows the legends of many mythical objects. So this is clearly an area that both he and his father have always been very interested in. I presume it is the power of these objects that interest them the most. Marco wears dark sunglasses to avoid being recognized. And that links into, as we mentioned in the previous level, how all of his cult members wear those kind of Phantom of the Opera type masks. So I guess they're like super into concealing their identity and stuff, which, you know, if you're in like a cult and you're doing shady things, there's probably a lot of people like really pissed off at you and stuff. I get it. So in any cutscenes we see, Marco is usually the guy wearing the sunglasses. And this fact I found really interesting about him. So Marco does not do evil for fun, but he will commit evil if anyone stands in his way. So that's super interesting. So Marco is not some kind of psycho or anything who just commits evil and kills people and stuff for fun. Like, he doesn't get pleasure or enjoyment out of it. But he will absolutely do it if it is necessary. If someone is standing in his way to getting what he wants, he will do whatever bad things he needs to do. So yeah, I thought that was really interesting information to know just as we are going through the Bartoli family mansion, and we will discuss a lot more about the Bartolis in the next level. Okay, so let's head on in. And in my last playthrough, I was really admiring this. It's such a difference. Although, again, I was saying it would have been awesome if this could have been 3D. But I know I'm just being picky, but I'm just saying it would have been nice. You know, a bit nice if it was 3D. Okay, there's... Ah. They pant! That's so cute. Yeah, you can't get through the glass, can you? Oh, sorry, Poochies. I'm like smack talking against them and then just like so sad. Going, sorry. As I said in previous levels, I never know what I want. And this is such a gorgeous detail. I will talk about the sky in a bit when we can see it better, because I have a lot to say about the sky. But that is so pretty. Absolutely love it. And look at my lemon trees are up there again. I really want a lemon tree now, I have to say. I actually noticed... Ooh! Oh yeah, before I go on that rant, just to say that these are the type of toys or devious traps that Marco brought back from China and had installed in his... Or not Marco, Gianni. That Gianni brought back from China and had installed in his mansion. So that's cool to note. So yeah, no, I was just going to say that when I... Jesus! When I was in my local supermarket earlier today, I noticed that they're selling orange trees in there, like little small ones, but orange trees, and I'm very tempted to get one and put one out on my balcony, but I don't know. Are orange trees difficult to look after or not? Please let me know in the comments if you know, because I'm very tempted to get one of those orange trees. Just saying. Also, how big do they grow? Because my balcony's not that big. Anyway, focus. Back to Tomb Raider. Right. So, we'll pull this. And these have stopped now. Oh god, look at the what's it called? Candelabra. It's so pretty. They just did such a good job with this, I think. It looks gorgeous. Oh, and I love all the little details they added, like the floorboards kind of coming up and stuff that they didn't have before. The mansion is obviously in a bit of disrepair, like it hasn't been taken care of properly. I don't know if Marco just is an arse to like taking care of it or what the story is with that, but oh, look at your man there, he looks great. Yeah, so I really don't know what the story is with that. I presume Marco just doesn't give a crap about, you know, repairing stuff and everything. Oh, do you know what I just noticed? These are meant, that's the brick wall in behind, and these were probably like the support beams or slats that are supposed to be underneath the plaster of the wall, but you can see it's broken off there, so this is revealing what's underneath. That's so cool. You see, I could never see that properly before, so I didn't pick up on that detail. That is awesome. I really, really like this. So yeah, Marco is not... He's not a DIY man. He's not a housekeeper. Everything's looking a bit shite, you know. Where is this fella? Hello. There we go. Gotcha. It's just handier to kill him now. But yeah, I couldn't find if there was any specific reason for that other than, I guess, Marco just... Sorry, what is up with my hair? I'm sorry, I know it doesn't matter, but it's just annoying me because I just washed my hair and I think it dried weird and it is just not doing what I wanted to do. Anyway, but yeah, I guess maybe he's just so focused on trying to get this dagger of Xi'an that he doesn't care about anything else, and I guess especially doesn't care if his mansion is falling apart. Right. What? And then I think it's just, yeah, forward jump like that. Sorry. I love in this level how you can constantly see through to like other sections of the level. That's really cool. All the floorboards coming up. He gave me a heart attack the first time I played this because I forgot he was there. I got you this time, didn't I, buddy? I don't need an angel of music today. Let me tell you that. Right, so this room is stunning. I don't know why. This has always been my favorite room of this level. Even in the old graphics. I don't know why. I cannot explain it. But oh yeah, it got a serious upgrade. And I am loving it. Look at the wallpaper. Like, you can see where they kind of attempted to show that the wallpaper was like coming off the walls and stuff here. But I mean, like, they really did it. They really did it in the updated graphics. It looks amazing. And then they added in these portraits. And I was wondering, are they maybe meant to be Marco and Gianni or something? So cool. So yeah, I absolutely love this. And then you've got, what is that, dirt? Is that water leaking through the roof or something? It's so cool. But yeah, like, clearly Marco needs to sort this out. This is a mess. Okay. So we'll go get my little secret. And this is one that I prepared earlier. Sorry, that's something that I always say when I've like done something in advance, because I used to watch a lot of cooking shows, and you know in cooking shows when they're like showing how to make something and then they pull one out from under the counter and they're like, this is one that I prepared earlier. Anyway, yeah. That's just what that means. Basically, I killed him in advance. Go me. I don't know why I say such weird things. I just do. Okay. Ah! Ha. Gotcha. Okay, so now we can take in the sky in all its glory. How flippin' amazing is that? And I say that because not only the improvement, but the thought process that the fans who worked on the remaster knew that it didn't make much sense that we go from pure daylight to then all of a sudden sliding down into the next level and it's pitch black nighttime. So they made it sunset in this level. I love it. I can't get over it. And also it does just look gorgeous. It looks stunning. So yeah, you can absolutely tell that the people who did this remaster loved these games and they were fans. And there is a little buggy shortcut to get down here. I'm not going to do it now because I don't remember the exact moves and it's a bit complicated. But yeah, there is a buggy thing. I do believe Stella describes it on her website. If you want to do like a shortcut through to the end of the level, which I do not. I want to play the whole thing because I really love this level. Whoa. Whoa! Jesus! No! I did really love this level. Now I'm not so sure. This went so well in my first playthrough. I'm just saying. Just saying. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Jesus. Get out of range. And not a medipack between them. Arseholes. Right. Oh, sorry. I forgot to admire this room as well. I don't know why. I just love them. I just love them. I love that wallpaper. I would love to, well, firstly own a house one day. That would be nice. But I would love to have a kind of library room in my house. And I would love to have an accent wall or something with this kind of wallpaper on it. That would be my dream. My absolute dream. Although, yeah, maybe like actually attached to the wall and not falling off like that one is. That would be nice. Right, let's go murder another adorable rat. Sorry, buddy. Okay, and these are more of the diabolical traps that Gianni had installed in the mansion. But, I mean, he was a bit stupid because, okay, so he has this slope with the blades. Yeah, very scary. But he didn't think that people could just, like, dive off into the water to avoid them. So, he's not the sharpest tool in the shed, Gianni now. But, I mean, okay, I guess you don't have to be a genius to be a cult leader. Right, and then we'll get past these flamey things. Whoops. You're shooting the wrong way, buddy. I guess you don't have to be a genius to be a cult member either. Oh well, doesn't matter now, he's dead. Right, and this is another stunning room. Even though it's fallen apart, it's stunning. Look at the difference. And they added the wallpaper coming off the walls. Beautiful. We've got loose floorboards again. And look how the chandeliers are chandeliering. Look at the difference. That looks like a ball of tumbleweed. That is a chandelier. Gorgeous. I would also love to have in my library, my imaginary library that doesn't exist and I will probably never be able to afford, but I can dream. I would love to have a chandelier in the library too. Just a nice small one like this. Nothing major. Just something a little bit small, you know? Oh, I love this music. Yeah, I'm just crying listening to it. Shut up! You're ruining it! Arseholes. No, see, it's over now. But seriously, that piece of music is so insanely beautiful. And I am so sad. I do believe it is only in this level. I do believe it might be in the Golden Mask, maybe. But I think this is the only appearance it makes in the game. And it's such a shame because that is a stunning piece of music. And just like that combined with the room just always makes me so emotional for some reason. It's beautiful. Oh, don't hit me off there. Give it a rest.
Uh-huh.
Right. Not impressed with him at all. Okay, so let's move these chandeliers. Now, I know you can get the key and reach in there without moving the chandeliers. And that is an achievement, but I don't know, I just want to play the game properly. Like, I don't want to... Well, not cheat, it's not cheating. But like, I don't want to skip sections because I just really enjoy playing the games the way they're supposed to be. Oh, and another thing I would love to have in my library. This level is turning into like The Sims or something. I would love to have a painting that opens up and has like a secret safe or shelf or something behind it. Where am I going? I would love that. So we've got the accent wall with the wallpaper, a chandelier, well first of all a house, and a spare room. It's going to be a library with a wallpapered accent wall, a chandelier, a painting that like opens up. It's all taking shape. This is my dream. One day it'll happen. To think positive. Right. Well, I quite like the yellow wallpaper as well, but I'd never have yellow wallpaper in my home because I would just keep thinking of that story, The Yellow Wallpaper, where she like goes insane. No, thank you. I'm insane enough. I don't need to tempt fate. I really don't. I'm so sorry, guys. This is like a really chatty level. Me just talking about random stuff. Anyway, let's go. And the effects down here are beautiful. Like, the moss is so stunning. I mean, again, you can see that that is kind of what they were going for in the original graphics, but it didn't come out so good. That is gorgeous. It's really, really nice. Even though I do find this bit a little bit creepy because it's like dark water, but I know there's nothing in it. I know there's nothing in it. There is literally no need to panic or be afraid. Just admire the pretty green color, the pretty green effects. And we'll get the secret. Okay, flare went out. Don't need to panic. We'll get another flare. Follow the bubbles. And yeah, we can climb out here if we want, I guess. Well, no, don't climb out here, you'll catch on fire. But like, we can swim down and go back in again to chandelier room. But that would just be adding time to our journey. I guess you would only do that if you came down here and didn't get the key yet. But they also have another way to get back up if you come down here without the key and you also didn't find the secret. You can swim out these really creepy busted windows and climb up this ladder back into the chandelier room as well. So just interesting to note. I mean, Core always thought of us. They always tried their best not to soft lock us, which I appreciate. Oh god, what was I? Was I floating in the air there for a second? That was a bit weird, wasn't it? Anyway, yeah. This is like another one of my favorite bits of the level. Do you know what? The whole level is my favorite bit. I love it, but this is like extra. Going into the library. I think it was playing this level as a kid and also watching Disney's Beauty and the Beast that made me want to have a library in my house so bad. Although I do have to say, this seems like a really bad place to have a library. And look, Marco clearly doesn't respect books. They're just lying on the ground, the cold, damp, wet ground. And I feel like even though the books are in here, it would still be like really damp in the air down here, and the books would be really likely to grow mold and mildew and stuff. I just don't feel like this is a good environment for books. As a book nerd myself, it hurts a little bit. I know it's a computer game, but it still hurts. I am literally one of those people. I measure that my bookshelf is the correct distance from the wall to allow my books to breathe, to reduce the likelihood that, you know, they will grow mold or mildew and stuff. And I also make sure that my books are never stored on a outward wall because they're colder, and again, they make it more likely for stuff like that. Anyway, I'm really into books, so stuff like this bothers me. Right, let's continue and go into the library before I end up pretty much hosting a TED talk on books in this playthrough. Nobody needs to hear that. Okay. See, all the cult members, they're just flinging books around the place. Like absolute animals. I wouldn't be impressed at all if this was my beautiful library. Not impressed one bit. Oh god, they're so cute. Oh, look at them when they stand up and rub their little hands. Oh, so cute. I'm sorry, guys. Right, oh, look at all more lemon trees. Do you know, that song, All I Can See Is Just Another Lemon Tree, has been stuck in my head non-stop for like the past week. I can't sing it because my video will probably get copyright claimed. No joke, that happens. Even if I'm terribly singing it, it could get copyright claimed, but I'm sure everyone knows the song. Okay, let's... Trying to... Oh! Is he not going to come in so I can ambush him? He's just going to stay out there click-clacking around. Whoa! Oh, Jesus! Okay, well, clearly he decided to come in. That's nice. Whoops. And I bet you have nothing. Absolutely sweet F all. Thanks for that. You arse. Okay, just ignore the books on the floor. Marco does not deserve this library. I'm sure because Gianni built this. So I'm sure when Gianni was around, he wouldn't allow this to happen. But clearly, as we said, Marco gives 0 flying F's about this mansion. He's just let everything fall to ruin. So actually, of course, the books are on the floor. And look, they're all falling around in the shelves and everything. Don't look. Don't look. So yeah, in my library, I would, of course, have like bookshelves and stuff. But I would also love to have 2 more things. Yes, this is going to be an expensive room. But as I said, it's a dream. If you can't dream big, why bother? But I would love to have a secret bookshelf door. I've always wanted one of those. They actually had one in the Harry Potter hotel that I stayed in London, and it was so cool. So I'd love one of those. And then lastly, I would love for my bookshelves that sliding ladder from Beauty and the Beast as well. So I could like climb up and look at all my books, and then I could like slide along back and forth. I mean, I'd probably end up breaking my neck or something, but it would be worth it. Anyway, that's my dream. Let me know in the comments what your dream is. Genuinely curious. I love hearing people's like home dreams. Okay, so we're going to get the Uzis in here. Now, something really flippin' weird happened the last time that I played this. And I wonder if it's the same. It scared the life out of me. I think I can see it's happened again. Like, what the hell? What the hell is that? This scared the crap out of me. This shouldn't be here. How are you supposed to see the flippin' Uzis? And I was like, what the bleepity bleep is this? It looks like a corrugated iron roof or something. And then, yeah, in the original graphics, there's nothing. So I can only guess that it is another glitch. Remember in Tomb Raider 1, we had those paintings randomly appearing underwater? I'm pretty sure these textures are not supposed to be here. Because, right, it makes no sense. How could Lara go through steel? She's literally inside steel right now. That's not right. This can't be intentional. So, yeah. That was a shock. Really hoping they patch that soon. But I will keep that in mind for the upcoming water levels. It's so annoying though, because the only thing I can think that would make those water levels worse is having corrugated iron squares randomly over things when they're not supposed to be there. Like, that's just adding extra confusion and panic. Anyway, that's my rant. That was really weird. But we got the Uzis, so it's all good. We literally saw in the window before we came in that you weren't here. You weren't here. He teleported. He teleported into the cabin. What an arsehole. Okay, but blowing up this building is gonna make me feel so much better. Ah! Give it a rest. How dare you? And in front of the lemon trees as well. The rudeness. I really do want that orange tree. I want the orange tree from the supermarket. But do they grow big? Let me know. If I keep it in a small pot, will it stay small? I don't know. I'm really bad at gardening and stuff. Right. Focus. Sorry, excuse me. They just walked through the flipping glass. Oh, this is a disaster. They walked through the glass. I am not impressed. Stop shooting me. That was a really dramatic death. And the way they die and like contort backwards is kind of hilarious. Just saying. Okay. Cool. I love this courtyard. Love it. Right. Oh, I've gone under here. I'm not arse changing my guns. So before we blow it up, we have to go into the building to get the secret, because I mean, logically, if we blow up the building, it destroys the secret. The one time Tomb Raider logic actually makes sense. But of course, we don't even have to blow up the building. If you just press forward in action, Lara can just jump up here. So it's kind of silly, but of course we're going to blow up the building. That is the fun way. The fun way to do it. So let's just do it. Always the whoops. Oh god, we're going everywhere. This is always the bit I look forward to. Boom. Got him. And just to say as well that if you climb up to the very top there, you can jump onto that slope, grab and shimmy across to his balcony. I have done that before to check if he has a pickup, and he does not, unfortunately. I think that would have been cool to have that as like a little reward for maybe people who figured that out, but no, there's nothing, no reward for that. Oh well. But I mean, you can always just shimmy across there for fun if you want to as well. So unbelievably gorgeous. Right, and now we just slide on down into the adjacent opera house. Let's go. Great, so that took 52 minutes. We got 3 secrets, 28 out of 28 pickups, and 37 kills. Thank you so much for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. Sorry I was so chatty in this one. I don't know, this level inspires me for like home decor, interior design for some reason. Thank you so much for being patient with me as well as I re-record all of the levels that got corrupted. I hope it was fun anyway to see me play through this a second time. I think this level is absolutely stunning and I actually can't wait to play Opera House again. That blew me away. Thank you so much as always to my amazing channel members, Zanier, Rianne, Adam Green, Michael, Dealey Boy, Jared, John, Alchemist Days, Alessandro Campos, Mrs. Veronica Cat, Axmania, Miss Blood Rain 6000, David Partington, Shadow Wesker, David Morrison, JJ Dreamer 8, Jade Silcock, Jason Hellman, Hunter McDaniel, Carol Profix, Susie Kwan, CB, Brenda, Adenio, Jen the JJ, Binho, Sam, Josh Wood, Sieber 888, Bill Gilroy, Jojo Emerald Raider, Marcos Leandro, Carmen Delash, Alicia Jade Fisher, Halit, Matthias, Absent Concept, Christy, Joey Favelis, John Dreesen, JB, Michael White, Brad Gurr, Saint 318, Steve A, and Seth Brown. You are all so amazing. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. And I will see you all very soon in the next video.